So we got a little bit of context for the board. Let me see. Man, I'm gonna have to like... Can we see okay? We can zoom in a little more. That's fine. Zodiarc's up in the corner. Okay. So when one of these happens, like when a calamity happens, the Crystal Exarch said that there is like an overflow of a particular element of ether, and then that once it's like overwhelming, it's like critical mass. A crack happens in the source, and then that is what causes, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, Twitch doesn't let you heart. I see the heart. So the crack allows all of that like element of ether into the source, and then that causes some kind of natural disaster related to that element in the source, right? So it's probably the mobile app. It's Wavelink's fault. Always blame Wavelink or DDoS. So what I'm wondering though, because like I did the Moogle quests and they were talking about like this event where there was just like this huge torrential like windstorm. That's what caused the Moogles to like split, and some of them went to the surface while the rest stayed in like the islands in the sky. I am... What? Throw wide the gates, isn't that what Elsa says in an answer? Where I'm theorizing, I'm piecing together things, so I'm not actually asking. I'm working through. I have avoided spoilers for this for so long, but you know, this is just funsies because I want the full experience. So, what I am wondering is it something that is happening on the ends of the reflections that's causing an overflow? Because it seems like it might be happening on both ends. I don't know if it's happening on, like, one end causes the overflow and the next thing, or it's happening concurrently, or what is happening in the source is actually triggering what's happening in the reflection. Because we know that, like, the red moon falling, that was a calamity. But, like, what was the corresponding event? Was the moon falling triggering something in a reflection? That's when I'm like, So that just gave me more questions. I know I got a board. But I'm using my context clues, and I'm using all the other information that the game has given me thus far. What was the other thing? I was like, oh crap. Maybe it was that. Maybe that was it. Yes, so he said as much. Baldur's Gate. Oh! The Crystal Exarch specifically said, like, each one is like an overflow of that particular element of ether. So, like, the one he was showing, he didn't say wind, but it was green. And I think that was the first one. The element, like, overflowing from one reflection and consuming everything within the reflection, and then a crack happening in the source, and then once the crack was big enough and the overflow in the reflection was big enough, then it got absorbed and reunited with the source. So what the Warrior of Darkness said was, when that happens, all of the souls that are part of that reflection will rejoin the life stream or whatever in the source, and then they have a chance of being reborn. So that's why it was like kind of horrifying. Like, Alphino reacted like, what is wrong with you? But at the same time, it was like, well, if you're gonna die anyway, I guess that's not too bad. What's my favorite season? Fall. Open the gate, Baldur's Gate, patch 8 confirmed. So, you know, we're piecing things together. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Pisces Moon Pie. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, Shadowbringers. We are starting right after the first dungeon. So to recap, last time we did Alisaie's quest fork. We've already done Alphino's. We did Alisaie's MSQ fork. We got to see kind of what happens to people when they're being transformed into the Sin Eaters, and it's quite gruesome and horrifying. Like, I did not realize the gravity of it. That was disturbing. Ugh. And Griff, like, yeah, it was like Full Metal Alchemist type situation. I'm sorry, Alice. I went back and rewatched like that whole cutscene, like in the stream, in the VOD, and like, she even talked like a chimera. Holmister switches the dungeon. Oh, the devs use Manderville Quest to test out new tech-like expressions and other crazy cutscene stuff, and they use that knowledge for the Tesla scene. That's the mouth. Her mouth opening like that reminded me of the Manderville Quest, and I actually did do Holminster with Alisaie. So that night, I was kind of playing with Dragoon and trying to like get my gear up, and I put some materia on it because I knew we would be doing more in the raids. And I ran it with the duty support. So it was Crystal Exarch, Alphino, and Alisaie. And y'all weren't kidding. Alphino likes to stand in the AoE and die, but Alisaie brought him back. So, you know, it all worked out in the end. Oh, the body horror was just like, ooh. Okay, let us get into it. Yeah, I was like, Alphino, what are you doing? But it was fitting that his sister saved his ass. I don't know. It made sense. He's just not a great healer. I'm still salty about Orshapont. How am I doing today? I am still like getting my ass kicked by daylight savings time. I'm tired. I'm still on I didn't start drinking my caffeine until late too. Okay, now I have to remember where the heck I am and what I'm doing, because I haven't played since stream yesterday. What is happening? What is going on? I think we need to go to the Crystarium. The trust NPCs have special interactions, like Alfie will let you die if Alisaie is in danger. I wish that meant that they would that they would raise me though, and it wouldn't be like a wipe essentially. NPCs have like 3 abilities. I know, like when you were number 5. Oh, you were number 5 and I was 4. Oh, when you get to control the NPCs. I noticed that. It was just like over here. Like I have my hotbar all filled up with stuff and they had just this. Just those 3 or 4. Nothing more. Hello. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna dote on you anyway. Bye. Oh, okay. Now I have to remember what the heck I'm doing. And my kids are home. And I know yesterday I said, oh, Mr. Moonpie is gonna be home. He had to work at 3 a.m. this morning. He wasn't supposed to. And he's taking a nap. One of us, even if they're not in chat, right? Yeah, why isn't a raise usable? If they have a raise, why can't they raise me? Why can't you raise me? Why can't you save me from death? I'm sorry, but I'm taking it personally, Alphino. Very personally. Bad son, because you're the parent. The Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be as peaceful as our hooded friends predicted. Oh yeah, because like this is the first time they've seen night. I think I shall take a brief stroll around the town before retiring to my chambers. Once you've discharged your duty to Broggy, I suggest you do the same. Why? So I can have nightmares? Sleep well, Pisces. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Alice both. Oh, that's sweet. But that crap gave me nightmares. Currently getting my Grahaha, his little lady's outfit. Good. Whee. When you come to 13-1, if you die, it's game over, even though you're in a party of 3. Are we in slow mode? Slow mode should be off. Weird. This music. Ooh. What can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city? We're not used to the dark around here. I see. Well, Captain Lena can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will be set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The battle at Holminster? A stalwart lass like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs, make herself known. I'm sure Glenard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. Okay. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, the houses probably don't have lights. They're like, what is going on? Oh. Oh, you just had to refresh. Is it the app? The app has been an issue. Sayela, more beer for table 2 and a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Oh, website on laptop? Weird. Twitch is a small indie dev, please understand. Oh my gosh, Luna. The old school party feel where everyone just follows you around like Final Fantasy VIII. Coming right up. Sorry, rushed off our feet this evening, miss. Can I get you anything? Drinks around the house. Oh, that Broggy has a twisted sense of humor. To think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years has folks all riled up and then some. What's more, there was that eater business at Holminster Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and that it was a warrior of darkness who did the deed. I really must apologize for Glenard. He's almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye, they swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Holminster for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats are the strays. No one knows why, but every now and then an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads, and our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have set their sights on the absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that they've been dubbed the cardinal virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens, not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That Hume over there with the oversized... Hello, Zinde. That Hume over there with the oversized sword is Granson. He's in it for revenge, wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he. The Mistle lad is Lurik. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. And that's Sarek. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. Last we have Gyat, dwarf and drunkard both, wanted to join forces with a healer and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together they might even collect the bounty on a cardinal virtue. Are these mandatory? Ugh. No, there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boasted the patronage of a successful virtue hunter. You've gained access to role quests. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, physical DPS, and magical range DPS and healer roles. Oh, I was wondering how the heck role quests would even come to be, but that makes sense. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. Speak with a virtue hunter at the Wandering Stair. Okay, so I don't have to do that now, but I need to do one at some point. Look! Ah. What if we made a whole chain? Do I have to do one now? I hope not. Don't make me do things. Let me be. Oh, I would love to do all of them. Oh, that means... I mean, I do have to do my final Astro quest. But I do... I have healers at the right level, so yeah, probably the only one wouldn't be them. Oh, well, I guess I got a level dancer and level one of these. All right. Yeah, I'll do one eventually. It is experience. Welcome back, miss. Are they good, like, for stream? Like, are we wanting to see that on stream? Or is it like, we can do that at some point eventually? Or I can do it off stream? Like, is it good story? Good lore? Stream-worthy content? Oh, lore and backstory. Yes, stream. They're tied to the MSQ. Okay. Cause like the job quests, kinda, but not really. I did. New Game Plus is amazing. Just saying. I wonder if anyone can sleep in the city with the city in such an uproar, but will you be retiring to your quarters? I guess so. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have had illumination prepared in all our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, miss. Watching Pisces is my New Game Plus. Oh, open it. Open the window. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. Hey, Tom.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors of darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Been watching, have you?
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Moren, and I was there when you slew the Light Warden.
You were?
Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then? Through thick and thin?
Those are my babies.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
That's ominous.
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
I don't ignore them. I weep for Icewife every day. I still cry about Moonbrita. I am still upset about Orshvant. You hush your mouth.
So this is what the light was hiding. She's here. I must go to her.
What? Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magitek facility in the Source. Uh-oh. I hate that alarm sound.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Out of my way!
Damn, dude!
Stay your
I'm sure he
weapon.
had his reason.
We are not your enemy.
Oh. Oh.
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death? Your armor is most distinct.
I miss him.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar in the flesh.
Van.
Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
They did?
I swear the receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
Oh.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature.
Oh.
It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
The gears are turning. Hang I don't know if I want to say what I'm thinking out loud.
Search every corner! Roll the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
Uh-oh.
I have more questions,
Pookie, run!
but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
Ha! From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus, I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Ooh. He's so pretty. Yay! Oh, between two worlds. Okay, okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Don't take off a mode only. Don't take it off. Here's what I'm thinking. So, back to earlier with the conspiracy board. So there needs to be two things happening at the same time, and that's why the Ascians needed some kind of control in the source. So they created, this is my theory, this is my working theory, they created Garlemald so that they could have the means to induce an event, a cataclysmic event of sorts, to create the crack. But they also have to, because we have seen Solus wandering about here. We saw, or someone wearing his clothes. So they must be orchestrating two things to happen at the same time so that the overflow and the crack can't. That's what I'm thinking. And that's the whole deal with the Black Rose. So the Black Rose needs to happen, and then also like the light overflow, right? Okay, release them. Nobody say anything. I'm not actually asking. Oh, what is this? A job well done. Okay. Puddin'? An alarm, like mom or coercion. They just like make words, making words. So that you're like, oh yeah, that's right, this is a fantasy. And the language is somewhat different for no apparent reason. The manager of the suites is wearing a grave expression, is he? Begging your pardons, miss, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you do not stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Yulmar has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume that they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the ocular debating a response. Deliberating. Debating. Whatever. Words are difficult. Where am I going? Are y'all still like /follow? Hilarious. Those are a long grind. I don't really like a long grind for the sake of grinding for something that's not very cute. You know what? Maybe we should find a crystal instead of walking around. I need that hot button that like Jess has, because I think out loud, so like I will ask rhetorical questions. Yes, I have business here. Coercion looks like the word surgeon came from. Yeah, like the language is. Oh, I think we're heading into it.
Come at a good time.
Goodbye.
As
Back
you may
to
have
baby
heard,
jail.
We have something of a quandary on our hands.
Quandary. Ooh, pretty. Oh, but I know where that's from.
Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmar has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
Wasn't me. I don't know who it was.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Happened on its own.
It was inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Literally knocking.
My lords, I am come with the Moren emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round.
Oh. Time for secrets.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
What? Can you, like, share this more often? Because that's very useful. Okay, sorry. I'll be quiet. I got shushed.
Well, the commander of the Moren army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
Oh, the theme song of fuckery.
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage...
Oh, am I a villain? Is it
my lord
me?
has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
Awkward.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky.
Oh, he's sassy.
If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy, promptly.
I will be doing no such thing. Thank you.
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
Uh-oh.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Oop. Okay, I would have given them the finger, knowing I was invisible. Well, that was fun.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Oh, he did.
He did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmore's army since before Vorthri's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived.
Aww.
Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Moren forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia. It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Excuse me, what? What? Generations of... What? Pardon? I'm sorry, generations of Minfilias? Exactly my reaction. Thank you, game.
Of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He will be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right, though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
War. War never changes. It's always something. Okay. Every cutscene, I feel like it gives me information, but I'm just more confused. If Minfilia has indeed been captured, I dare say we will see another familiar face anon. But first things first, pray seek out Moren in the Cabinet of Curiosity. We will continue to watch the Morens. Thanks. I keep wanting to look for hints. Okay. Be free. Freedom. I too would give Ranjit the finger. He deserves it. Hey, what's up, honey? You can play right now if you're quiet. You're playing in Grahaha's Glam Dresser. Grahaha. It's raining. I want rain. I love rain. Yep, second winter. It is really cold. But I'm not getting rain or what the? Okay. Okay. Huh. Pop Idol Graha. Ooh, mid-60s. I'm jealous. I'm cold. I need a blanket. It seems an age since we bade Minfilia farewell. Whatever you think Moren's going to tell you about Minfilia, it won't be what you're expecting. Just trust me. All right. Here we go. Into the unknown. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They're experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I finish off some few outstanding tasks, that is, while I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. There you go. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say, for while there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. Thanks. Hooray. 4K Gil for his dies? Oh yeah, do you need me to, like, bring you some Gil? Seen any books? With the return of the darkness, more and more residents of the Crystarium are coming here to enjoy some reading before they turn in for the night. This is all well and good, but would it kill them to put the books back where they found them? The struggles. Oh, you know what? No luck as yet. Was Alice not looking, or is she looking somewhere? Oh, okay. I have lots of places I can look. It almost certainly will not be here. The book does not appear to be here. You don't say. Whee! Is there a stepladder we can borrow? Your first night without sunlight? Oh yeah, that would be great. They probably had to have like blackout curtains. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light. So then we need to go back up. We do have an ad break coming in 3 minutes. Have you found the book? Yes, I brought you the picture book. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Oh. Without further ado then. It began 100 years ago when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrand. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance, a maiden with hair spun of gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. one with hair spun of gold and eyes of clear as sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Moren army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. I think it's over here, sweetie. No, sweetie. Hang on. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. That's gruesome. Yet with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her word, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the selfsame eyes, the selfsame hair, and those selfsame powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought the Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmore, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. So, like Avatar? But not? Okay, she too took the name Minfilia. So we got like Minfilia avatars or something. And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvrent on numerous occasions, and were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some perhaps, the truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What? What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? She was found by the Yulmoren army some 10 years ago and taken into their care. Or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Bothry's rule, Yulmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. That's messed up. Not them sacrificing kids to fight monsters. What is with Final Fantasy and the child warriors? For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmoren's best interest for her to remain under their control. But 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Moren. Might I trouble you for a word, Pisces, outside? Whee! This seems a suitable place for a chat. Awkward. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. It seems a little obvious. How else would you describe gallant? Nobody else is gallant, just Thancred. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Hydaelyn's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. It does. My Twitch avatar pic was made by Brambles Berries, and in my About section, there should be a link for her. Her artwork, incredible. I was not a sticker trader. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear this Minfilia possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side, right, Pisces? One's generally been enough, but fine, I guess. I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. Thancred, I think in 1.0, like, he was a dad to Minfilia. Right? So, like, he is. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed the Moren forces at Laxenloft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they're holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Yulmore ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. What? What in the what? Do. Okay, well. Entrust Minfilia's rescue to the people of the Crystarium? Alright then. Let us hear what the Exarch has to say. I'm with Alice. I don't trust this. What are you talking about? Like, sir, hang on.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed.
Oops, sorry.
But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden. and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
Good question.
My lord, you already know our minds.
It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrant deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for?
Oh, they're like ready to fight.
We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words.
Aww.
There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Moren bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus.
Do we?
Let it be known that the Yulmoren host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Aww.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
Okay.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Okay. I want to see something real quick. Boop. So you will be joining the guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Okay. Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts. Certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. Oh, we're... But I worked so hard on my glam. Hot white-haired lady be mean to me. Am I on the right way? Probably not. I know, I'm always getting like recruited for some nonsense. I didn't come here to join the military. We have military at home. Probably just another half hour because I'm getting hungry. So I know we're not gonna get to like the next dungeon or anything. And there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it that you're dashing. You look your dashing best for your first outing. It's lunchtime. Yeah, I'm hungry. I got zapped by a lightning lizard and then it proceeded to stomp on my head. What? Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amuro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents. One deploying from Fort Job and the other from Ostal Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Pisces, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Thank you for the lurk, Luna! Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Gyrix? Yeah. She will issue a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. Oh. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend. We'll see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the Rookery after you've collected the serum. This is like serious music. We're getting into it. Sheesh. Well, why don't Lalafell make good culinarians? The stakes are too high. Oh no, I needed to get the other thing first. We would go here then? I don't know, this place confuses me. Was it up there? No. Videos into TikTok and there was me. Hooray! Yes, sweetie, is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be Crone's kiss. Just aside, the stuff is really foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Hee hee. I use. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, all right? They don't tend to grow back. Thanks. Okay. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand. They're making me work. I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Ether current! Yay! All right, let's go. Radiska's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the Rookery. That is all. Go well. Yay, I get to fly. Okay, you know, since it's giving us this nice opportunity, we're gonna look around a little bit. They usually don't do that, like give you a little brief opportunity to fly before you have the ether currents. I don't think he has all the ether currents yet either, but we'll get them eventually. What is this? Looks serious. They shouldn't have let me have this because of course I'm gonna go everywhere where I'm not supposed to. Oh. Oh, this is the place for the mission. Nice little airship you got here. Oh, and this is the other side of it. Okay. Okay. Don't lose them out. I am not getting off. Oh, I can't get that. Look at that. Okay. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty. If you encounter trouble, return here and I'll set you. Okay. Well, you know what? If I... Will this give me the mount back if I get off so I can get that stuff? I don't want to have to come back. That'll suck. It will. Yes. Okay. That's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, it came back here. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, yay. Thank you. Oh, Nugget didn't talk to the guy first. That sucks. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, the last arrow. Thanks, my friend. You may leave the beast with me. Okay, well, first we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna try to... I think there's a crystal over there that we need to get. So ominous. Then we'll continue. I love the birds. I just need one more. Well, I guess 2 more. The only bird I know by sound. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the guard recently? You could say that. Ha, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Austral Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Over there. Whee! Oh, flying was fun while it lasted. It's all foggy. So it seems that rather than the Amuro delivering you, you deliver the Amuro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Of course you do. Someone named Nidhogg joined your hunt. In readiness for the operation, the Amuro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed them, a task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amuro launch and see to 4 of the beast. Dismissed. Okay. I will feed the animals. I don't know. Oh, did I walk away? Hello, baby. Have some food. Gwee, gwee. Good. Yummy food. It is. Okay, over here somewhere. Maybe. Or not. Yay, we get to like wander around and do our best to find things. At least they're marked and it's not just like a giant orange circle. Gwee? Gwee. Oh, it absent-mindedly ate the fodder. Good. Anxious Amuro. Thank you for the reminder. Hydrate. Hydrate, everybody. I really want Taco Bell. I've been wanting just bean burritos all day, all morning. Oh, excited. I'm hungry too. The Amuro is wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out. Oh. Oh, there you are. Hell yeah, bean burritos. The combo platter from the bar. Sometimes bars have really good food. Ooh. The Amuro reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. Okay, I did the chores. Cheeseburger burritos? Yes, they're fed. Dangerously good? I didn't see those. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear of any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. Okay, so it's going to be one of those. That is all. May the night smile upon us. We probably need to be in there, huh? Whee! I bet you. How about yep. Oh, we don't go in there. I was going the right way the whole time. Rude. I probably need to just look at their menu for something other than the same thing I get every single time. She said the top, right? Oh. So what we can do... We'll do this and call it good. Hopefully this doesn't take super long, but it might. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. It's a long one. Ooh, let's wait. Let's pick it up with that. That might be a good thing to start out with next time. Plus cutscenes. Ooh, yeah, I'm hungry. I'll probably be messing it up if I'm hungry though. You know what I mean? But we can get back here easily. I got the crystal, the aetheryte, so okay. I'm sure it's good. Oh, why did we get to it so late? Because we had a lot to learn about whatever the heck is going on with Minfilia. Oh yeah, I could get a chauffeur to take me to the top of the tower. Because like, look, watch this. I'm gonna jump off. Whee! That is a long freaking drop. Thank you. Today is just an off day. The whole week's kind of been an off week. Squish. I'm sorry. I'm afraid of heights too. That was like that was longer than Witch Drop. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? There is... Every time I do a big drop in game, I feel it in my feet. Whereas I'm like, whee! Let's go! I really like the jump puzzles. But it takes like a certain kind of focus that I'm just not gonna have on stream. It seems easy, but like when you know that you have people watching for one thing, and then you're kind of keeping an eye on chat, then it's a very different thing than just like playing for yourself. Yeah, let's just go to the Crystarium. You have a stream deck question? I have time. Since we're not doing that, since we got like 10 minutes left, we can just party for the rest of the stream. Out here. No, it's foggy out there. It's prettier in here. Whee! Songbird. Did I order mine online? Mine was gifted, so I don't know how long it took to get it. And with mine, I know it's going to be a little bit different because he got me the Discord licensed Stream Deck and mic, the Wavelength mic. Wave 3 mic. So I don't know how long it took, but that was purchasing it through Discord or Discord shop versus Elgato. That is so loud. I thought we turned the volume down on that. The music stopped and then all I heard was that. It's good music, but it's loud music. Where's my music? I ordered mine when I woke up before I even logged into work. Oh, you got the pop filter? And it's arriving today? Dang, Elgato, that's fast. We were blessed earlier with gifted subs. Truly blessed. Thank you. 14 Fishermen. I can't speak. 14 Fishermen and Anon. Thank you, thank you. You're so welcome. I got an email about that and I was like, I need to remember to tell people in case somebody wanted a stream deck. I see. And then you mentioned it and I was like, hey. Get to work. Yes. You're so welcome. Yeah, I'll dance with you, Estenian. It'll work out so well with your OBS upgrades. I'm really excited to see what you do. Okay, so while I'm thinking of it, because I forgot. So, because I forget. Also, I'm sorry. It takes me like a week to adjust after daylight savings time. Give Griff a follow. And give Val a follow, please. And thank you if you aren't already. No, it's one word. There we go. Valkyrie runes, one word. I'm just dumb. You're welcome. We also have an eclipse. I woke up with a headache. Yeah, it sucks our brain cells. I'm just tired. And it was busy this morning, and then things haven't been going the way we were kind of planning, so that's okay. Next week, Val started dissecting your star chart. Ooh, wait till Val pulls cards for you. You should get the Songbird while it's on sale. Yay! Best $1.40 or whatever I've spent this week. Okay, what else? So next week, we will be going into the Omega raids. So that's on the agenda for Wednesday and Thursday. And Omega. And that also gives us lots of opportunity for y'all to join because there's several things of it, right? So it'll be good. Is it good? Do we love it? Is it fun? I'm actually kind of enjoying doing the raids like concurrently because there's like a difficulty spike from Stormblood to Shadowbringers with that first dungeon, but the raids are kind of like easing you into that if you had done them, because those are more difficult than that was. The raids were more difficult than the dungeon, in my opinion. So it made the dungeon feel not that bad. The Titans are cool. And the story is fun. I do like that they give like the raids and stuff in-depth stories and lore and things. Also, it made me want to buy Final Fantasy XII, so that was nice. Do I have crafters in my FC? Yes. We have a few crafters in the Discord. We also have an Omni crafter role, so like we got crafters. I also do a lot of PvP where I can easily get like the tombstone gear. And when I'm like off stream and I'm doing like glamour plates, I forget to ask people things because I'm like, do not want to be perceived. But like that would be great. I don't know what I'm gonna do the raids as. 12 has some quirks. I've seen the Moogles in 12. Those aren't Moogles. I'm sorry. I'm going to be a purist on that one. I normally would never be, but I'm just like, that's not a Moogle. I'll get used to it. What should we run it as? The Gambit system is interesting. I'm excited to try it. Like, we could stick with Dragoon. We could do Samurai. Healing's probably too much. Or if I get Dancer up in time. I'm enjoying Dancer, like a lot more than I thought I would. I really enjoy it in PvP. The music. This is by Game Chops. So all their music is stream friendly anyway. The lo-fi I'm usually listening to is also by them. It's not just Final Fantasy music they remix either. It's a lot of video game music like Zelda, pretty much everything. Very good, highly recommend. It's low-key programming. If-then statements on the Gambit system. Interesting. They did. Like, they're really good. Also, hi, Hexy. I don't know if I said hello. Oh, what are y'all having for lunch? I'm still deciding. Maybe, I bet I could get Dancer up to 70 this weekend, but that also would mean I have to farm tombstones so I can have the gear maxed out. You do? We love some stories. I bet someone could source you that gear, probably. If you want to. I don't mind. Oh, I'm sorry, Hexy. How's the job hunting going? That's always like a struggle. Oh, that's not good. They can get in trouble for not paying you on time too. So like with final paychecks and all that. And that's beyond severance. So like they can't withhold it. They have to pay it at a certain time. Okay, if you're not in the Discord, you definitely should join. Come hang out. We're very cool. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube right now, check my bio because the Discord, I don't think the Discord's going to be there on TikTok at the moment, but my Twitch is. You should come hang out. It is more fun on the purple site, y'all, I swear. Also, like, I haven't said it in a while, but I have to have the other chats hidden because I have no other way to avoid spoilers. Like, on Twitch, we can do emote only. And sorry, I was covering you up. That way, you know, we don't have people scrolling in and blurting out spoilers. That kept happening on TikTok. Like, it was really bad. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Cake Inspector. Hi. Cake sounds good too. I'm just hungry. It's lunchtime. I'm still. I think maybe Dancer. Maybe we'll try Dancer. Either that or Dragoon. I feel a little more confident in Dragoon. And so this is kind of the struggle on controller. Let's not aim at people. So these, like the left ones, when I'm holding the trigger, these are all tied to the D-pad. And the right is all tied to the button. So like if I'm trying to move, like something where I need to be moving the stick, that is also the, you know, my thumb would also need to trigger on the D-pad. So it makes whatever is on these a little more challenging to use. So I moved all of my jumps, which I forget to use, over from here, where they're a D-pad, to over here, where they're going to be the buttons. Minus this one, because I don't want to accidentally jump off a cliff. How does the Dragoon forget to jump? It's complicated. It's complicated because I put the jump buttons where it's inconvenient to use them. And that is how I forget to jump. Whee! We have a fear of heights. Yeah, but then if it's here, then I'm only going to use it when I really mean to. And then hope and pray that I don't fall off a cliff. Leave Pisces alone. I'm saving lives. I don't forget to do that in PvP though. I like the way the PvP hotbars are set up. I wish like the combos were like that on here because the hotbar gets like really clunky. And maybe it wouldn't matter if I had like a hotbar system, you know, because I was using keyboard and mouse or whatever. I don't know that experience because I can't play like that. But like this ends up being a disaster sometimes. Saving lives and bringing shadows. And making vibes and doing internet things. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go possibly order some Taco Bell because I'm starving. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. So we will be back Wednesday and Thursday with the Omega raids. And then Friday we'll be back to internet things. Friday, we'll be back to MSQ. We will start off with rescuing Minfilia. What? Because there's multiple Minfilias somehow. Maybe. We'll see. We need answers. I want answers. Every time I play, I'm just like, now I have more questions. I'm more confused than when I started. Yay. Yes, have a great weekend. I know the weather is wild, so like stay safe out there. Stay warm or stay cool, whichever applies to you. Stay safe from tornadoes. Midwest friends. Oh yes, I will definitely be catching up on sleep and hopefully catching up on like clips and stuff. We'll see what the kids allow. Have a great one, everybody. Bye.